If you're looking to create, grow, and sustain your wealth, download and subscribe to the Pain Points of Wealth podcast at BeBullish.com with Bob, Ryan, and Chris Payne. It's your podcast for market insights, money tips, and real talk on the economy. Download and subscribe at BeBullish.com.
Listen, all you New Yorkers. Excuse me, taxi.
Okay, we're looking around.
This is the 77 WABC minicast.
7:07 on your post-blizzard Tuesday morning on the number one talk radio show, not just in New York, but according to Barrett Media across the country. We are Sid and Friends in the morning. So I spent some time in Seaside Heights. I live in Queens, but I went to a big rally that Scott Pressler and Susan Esposito and her husband Tony put on for Jack Chittarelli over the summer. I forget if it was July or August. But it was a beautiful place. I forgot the name of the bar. I feel badly. But beautiful. Seaside Heights right on the water. So I have a little affinity now for some of these places in Jersey, Asbury Park and the Highlands, all those areas, Sandy Hook. And I believe they took a vicious beating with this blizzard the last couple of days. So we reached out to the mayor of Seaside Heights. His name is Tony Vaz. And here he is talking Jersey this morning. Mr. Mayor, how are you today?
Good morning, Sid. Very good. And yourself?
Great to have you. Did I meet you at that Seaside Heights?
Yes, you did.
I did.
Yes, you did.
And you spoke, right?
Yes, I did.
You did a very good job. Yeah, I remember.
It was a great event. A great event.
It was and you're a Republican mayor, obviously.
Yes.
So why can't more Republicans win in Jersey? How could somebody as horrible as Mikey Sherrill represent your beautiful state?
Well, the state is separated as a region. The northern part is a Democratic part. The southern part is a Republican part. I think it's a combination of theories and philosophies, and the South considers us more moderate to conservative, where the north of New Jersey is more liberal. And I think the Republican Party has to focus on the true votes of moderates to get elected in the state of New Jersey's higher office.
I think you're right. Chris Christie, the last guy to do it. And I lived in Tenafly, New Jersey, and so I certainly know about the Bergen County, the northern part of the state. If you were to give me a town, Mayor Vaz, what town would you give me that starts the southern part of the state?
The southern part of the state, I would say, starts at the Middlesex County area. I would say up in East Brunswick area and down. And that could go swing either way. That's like a blue and red area. That's an area of concentration that the Republican Party should really consider.
Scott Pressler does such a great job, as you know, Mr. Mayor, of getting votes for Republicans all over the country. And he's not afraid to go to states where Republican politicians come up short, like with the SAVE Act coming up. He's going to go to Kentucky. He's going to go to Alaska. He's going to go to South Dakota. He's not afraid. And I know he spends a lot of time in your state trying to get politicians victories, and he did work hard with Jack Chittarelli as well. What are your thoughts on what Pressler does for New Jersey?
He's energetic. He's intelligent. He's a motivator. And I think his constant visits to New Jersey will help New Jersey.
So tell me what you just went through. I was watching Channel 7. I don't like it, but I had it on. And I do like Anthony Johnson. I'm not a big Bill Ritter guy. I'm not a big N.J. Burkett guy, but I do like Anthony Johnson. And this is Sunday night when the snow started. This poor bastard was standing out there in Asbury Park just getting hammered, blown all over the place, snow coming down hard. I don't know exactly how far your town is, Seaside Heights, from Asbury Park, but I don't think it's all that far. And at least what I saw on TV, Asbury Park got hammered. So I'm going to assume you guys got hammered too, yes?
Yes, we had approximately 24 foot and more with drifts.
Jeez.
One of the things that we've done, and it taught us a very valuable lesson back in 2012 with Storm Sandy, preparation for disasters, for no better word, has to be in place. We have to know what we're doing, how to clear up solve our problems. So it's a team effort. If you'd like, Sid, I could just tell you real quickly the preparation that we do.
Sure.
We've had 2 storms this winter, which were severe storms, different from one another. The one January to now was different. We had more accumulation of snow. But in January, we had a lot of freeze-ups, water pipes, town water systems, and so forth. Ice was a factor. Our preparation team is done in advance. We know it's coming. Usually we get notified by the sheriff's office, Mike Mastronardi's office. We put our emergency management team. Our borough plant is well equipped. We prepare our streets. If it's suitable, we sand it down. We put ice and salt down, preparation. Our police department goes around the night before, places notes on cars. If it's 2 inches or more, move your cars off the street. If you don't have parking, we have parking facilities. Park your cars there. Again, it's a very, very big team effort. 911 reverse, where if a person has a problem, you call 911. We have a reverse system. We have a list of our residents, both living here year-round, not living here year-round, business people. We notify them of the event by a telephone robotic system. It works great. It works great. We work with the county officials. We get communication with the state BPU. So there's a lot. A lot depends, and I'm very grateful of our community members. They work with us. They listen to us. They move their cars. They know the hardships that are coming, and they work with us with the cleanup, which we're doing right now. Now we're plowing the streets, and they're in pretty good shape already, but we have more to do. So cleanup is a very important part of the efforts of preparation and the aftermath.
This is Mayor Anthony Vaz. He's the mayor of Seaside Heights, New Jersey. So, again, I know you're a Republican and Mikey's not, but would you say that you're content, you're happy with the state's response to this latest blizzard?
Her office has been very responsive. They've called us to see if we needed any assistance. I compliment them, and I spoke to her representative that represents my county, and he said anything we need. Fortunately, we didn't need state aid as far as cleanup or participation, but I was very happy that they addressed our town.
And you ended up with what, about 20 inches of snow? Is that right?
Probably about 24 in that area. Yeah.
24, 2 feet, right? Yeah, right. That's right, the drifts, right. So is it back to normal today? Here in New York, for example, the mayor has kids going back to school. Yesterday was a full snow day, no remote learning. The kids had the day off. Are kids back in school in Seaside Heights this morning?
No. We're very cautious. Because our streets and so forth are clean, not everybody is a walking distance. Parents have to go to work and so forth. Even our town employees that live out of the area of Seaside, it's maybe 5, 10, 15 miles. Not all streets are like ours, clean and ready. So we work with precautions. We closed our town hall today. We've notified our residents through 911 reverse, Facebook, and those social media to tell them that we're closed. Better to be cautious than have someone get hurt or more serious injuries.
I agree. Tomorrow's going to be in the 40s, so a lot of this stuff, unlike the last storm, you talked about it, ice issues, so you had issues with pipes bursting and water. Ain't going to happen here. By tomorrow, it's going to be about 45 degrees, and a lot of this stuff is going to melt, so why not wait just one more day, right?
I agree, Sid, with you. And again, it was a different kind of storm. The weather was below zero the last storm. The freeze-ups in a town like mine, we had over 100 freeze-ups. Fortunately, Seaside Heights owns its own electric company and water company. So our employees, God bless them, are available 24 hours a day. So we're lucky in a lot of ways, Seaside Heights. And I'm not happy we had this storm, but I'm happy of the cooperation we got from everyone and our community members. They're a very important factor. If they don't listen to what we have to put in place, it could be detrimental to the whole effort.
Sure. What about on the way out here, Mayor Vaz? Great job here. Great job. Any beach damage? Again, that's a beautiful section of beach in Seaside Heights. I was there. I can speak for it. Any beach damage or everything pretty good there?
No, minor damage. Minor. Nothing to tell the public. Minor. Again, we worry about these things ahead of time. 2012, that Storm Sandy gave us a wake-up call. Preparation. If we know something is coming, we've got to be prepared.
Rural Americans deserve access to the best our nation has to offer, especially when it comes to health care. Across every state and every community, America's rural hospitals are the first line of defense, protecting our families, neighbors, and loved ones. No matter where you live, hospital care doesn't clock out. They're there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. Each year, America's over 5,000 hospitals care for millions of patients, providing 24/7 emergency care, delivering babies, cancer treatments, and other life-saving care that patients rely on. Behind every one of those patients are doctors, nurses, and caregivers working tirelessly to keep people healthy and safe. Hospitals are our community's lifelines. They employ our neighbors and keep our families' health. But now, some in Congress are threatening access to care. Tell Congress, protect patient care to keep America strong. Don't cut rural health care.